Hello everyone. Hope you guys are having a great day wherever you are. It's AJ here, and I am coming to you from my YMCA at my home gym back there. Just got done with the cardio session, and I'm here today to talk about the final macro. If you haven't watched the vlogs on carbs and fats, I recommend that you go ahead and start with those, so that way you have a good understanding in regards to the 3 macros that we look at when it comes to nutrition. And today we are finally going to talk about protein. Many of us who are in the process of building muscle understand the importance of protein, but may not know the intricacies when it comes to the health function of protein and how we can utilize it to optimize our workouts and benefiting building muscle, sustaining muscle, and foremost, not losing muscle as we lose weight, because weight can be water. Losing weight can be fat, and it also can be muscle, and we work too dang hard for that to happen. Okay, so when it comes to protein, it is essential for every cell in our body to utilize. Every cell in our body uses some type of protein to manage the health of that product, okay, of that organism, okay, the cell. With that being said, the proteins are made of amino acids. So when you hear the word amino acid, it basically is protein. And our body needs amino acids to help fuel our cellular health, which comprises of energy, the amino acids help function, giving us not only energy, but also sustaining our muscular, skeletal, and brain and organ function. So it's very important that you realize that protein is one of the major macros because of its function in our health. Each gram of protein is 4 calories. The FDA in the US recommends that we consume 10 to 35% of our diet in protein, and I'm not sure how many of you guys are tracking what and how you're eating, and I will do a video in regards to tracking macros to ensure that you're at least giving yourself the visibility and exposure, awareness of what you're eating when it comes to all 3 of the macros. But a lot of us do not consume enough protein. And protein is a vital function of retaining the muscle that we do have. As we age, around the age of 35 for women, we start losing muscle. And what happens is when you hear this saying, my metabolism has dropped because I'm getting older and whatnot. Well, your metabolism is dropping because of the muscle loss. Muscle fuels metabolic processes. So with that being said, the body doesn't necessarily want to naturally retain muscle because it's not very efficient from a operation standpoint. If your body's a business, it wants to dump the high cost items, and that would be muscle. So when we do weight training, it helps assist not only just building muscle, but retaining the muscle. So the heavier you lift, you run the opportunity of, building that protein. Now, in order to have protein, you need to eat protein. So when I said the FDA recommends 10% to 35%, that's just for a typical, just on average. I personally consume anywhere from 30 to 45%, depending on my goals, whether it's fat loss, maintenance, or building. Obviously, if I am building, I still have a high amount, but when I'm losing, I have more, because the macros, if you look at the macros as the pie chart, the 3 comprise to 100%. So if I make sure that my protein side of the pie is at least 40%, okay, 35 to 40%. So I'm on the higher end. But then again, my goals are building building muscle, and at my age, I want to retain the muscle as well. So with that being said, protein is made of amino acids. So if you hear the word amino acid, that equates to what protein is. And each of the cells utilize amino acids for varying processes, okay, to keep our body basically utilizing for fuel, utilizing for cellular repair, brain health, hormonal health. It plays a huge role in biological function, and protein enables also protein synthesis, and that allows the cells to build and the muscles to rebuild, to ensure that we don't store protein in our bodies. So that's why you may hear that there is a certain amount of grams that you should be eating every meal, or if you eat in excess, it eliminates. There's truth in that, and I'll just do another video, or in subsequent videos I'll address that. But for today's video, I just want to talk high level in regards to the protein macro, and how our bodies utilizes and makes. We utilize 20 amino acids, okay, to function, but there are 9 essential amino acids that our body doesn't make. Okay, we have to ingest it. And you may hear about branched chain amino acids or essential amino acids, and those are great supplements to ingest. But food is also probably, I would prefer you look at different protein sources. Different protein sources mainly come from animal products, but you can also, for vegans and vegetarians, get protein from plant-based. Beans are high in protein, nuts and seeds are also high in protein, soy products are high in protein, so there is a good mix. Now, to consume protein, you have to be very mindful of incorporating that in your daily diet, whether it is 1 meal a day or 5 meals a day. I suggest that you parse out the protein in anywhere from about 20 to 35 grams a sitting on average of 5 meals, 4 or 5 meals. It really depends on the grams that you're looking at consuming daily. There are recommendations that women should have 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound. That will vary depending on your physique, your metabolism, and your gut health. Okay, so the protein requirement really does vary per person. I would say average 1. Okay, if you're doing 1 gram and you're generally healthy in regards to your kidney function and whatnot, that is a good number to start with. Now, if you're more sedentary, if you're not as active, you don't need 1 gram. You go maybe more towards the 0.8 or even 0.7, okay, depending on how your macro split are. Now, there are exclusions. For example, if you're on the keto diet, it's going to be predominantly higher fat and moderate protein, but I would not go anywhere less than 0.5, because you want to ensure that protein synthesis happens. You want to ensure that you have the amino acids that are necessary for the biological health of your body, and also retaining muscle. We don't want our metabolisms to drop. We don't want to experience sarcopenia as we age, which is very common. So management of protein is a huge macro, along with the other 2 macros in ratios, and weightlifting will help sustain that. So in order to build muscle and do and sustain muscle, you need to incorporate protein into your diet. All right. The next video I'll be doing we'll be looking at the 3 macros and how you can parse it out in the different nutrition plans or diets that are out there that people utilize to best optimal optimize, I guess, their lifestyle as well as their goals when it comes to physique, performance, and athletics. So that's about it for now from a general outline of protein. Again, in a nutshell, proteins are not stored in our body. There is a limit per meal or per consumption time as to how much is utilized. It is very dependent on your age, your activity, as well as your gut health and metabolism, as to how much protein you need daily. I noted earlier the recommended grams, and also tracking how much you're eating on a daily basis. The importance of the amino acids and which ones, the 9 that are essential that you need to ingest because your body doesn't make them from other foods and whatnot. So that's about it for now. This video is a little bit shorter, so maybe I'm being more concise or maybe not as thorough as I need to. But again, I wanted to keep it simple. If you have any questions or comments, please mark them down below and I will address them. I really appreciate you guys' support, and I hope you found this macro helpful. Okay, this video helpful. I know that many of you guys that may have been doing nutrition and diet for a while, this may be more common sense for you guys, but I do know that there are a lot of women, especially women, 40 years and plus, that really have no idea. They haven't tracked their food. They don't even know about macros. So this is more in line for them. Other videos that I'm planning on doing moving forward is different fitness, including the yoga series that I'm talking about. I think I might do a live. So please let me know what you think about these videos. Are they helpful? What more information that you want to learn about, and I can share my knowledge on it. And that's it for today. As always, hope you guys have a wonderful day. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and do the notification thing and bell thing to get the notifications when I post. And I'll try to be more thorough with more videos, because I know there's different journeys. We're all on different journeys. So that's it. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye.